Well, backpedal, Tom Holland is his name. And also, yeah, just sometimes a soft, bubbly face can just kind of convey that, I guess.
And so I'm like, if you see anyone that's actually drawn to be what their actual age would be, you're going to see them looking a lot younger than you think they would be.
Yeah. Is Lester really just looking for a fight with Yusei and Aki? This is funny as hell.
That sounds about right.
I'm sorry, kid. You're probably out of your depth right now. I mean, granted, mech lords are kind of specifically designed to counter, you know, synchros, but you kind of fold to even fucking Scrap Iron Scarecrow.
So are you going directly into the duel, or is it going to give you a second?
I'm not sure. It looks like he's just trying to goad them into a duel. I gotta say, it's very funny we've made such good progress on Lester's story, even though we still haven't found Primo or Jacob yet.
Really?
Yeah, seriously. I've been trying to find Primo, who should be available. Let me check my notes. Primo comes up from...
Summon Black Rose Dragon.
Oh, wait, no. Okay, I was off. We had to beat Vizor's story first before we get Primo. Okay, so I've been fucking myself a bit on that one. Oh, and then beating Vizor also unlocks Jacob as well, because he requires Aki, Luna, Vizor, Jack, and Chronobimbian. Okay, so we're on track. Never mind.
That's good. Oh, he's taunting her, so she unleashes her Black Rose powers.
Also reminds me of there was a funny bit while I was watching 5Ds earlier. I guess Aki thought her psychic powers had kind of vanished after dueling Yusei for the final time, but I'm just like, wait, you literally summoned Black Rose Dragon like one time to rescue Yusei from being kidnapped. Where is this coming from, lit girl? Okay.
The limiter thing is her hairpiece. If it's still there, her powers are still there, just at a reduced capacity.
Yeah, I know, but like the sub specifically said, she specifically said in subtitles that her psychic powers had vanished. I'm like, wait, no, they didn't. You've literally done it multiple times since then. Anyway, there's the gremlin.
There he is.
It's strange how he's simultaneously the most grating of all the Iliastra members, but he's also probably the most memorable. It's kind of funky how we got there.
The only one of them that isn't riding a bike tends to stick with you.
That is true, although the centaurs are pretty funny.
His D-wheel is just a hoverboard.
That is true. Turn 1 Junk Warrior? I don't know if I would have gone that route. Okay. Crackback is going to be kind of rough, you say.
Ooh.
Anyway, so I've actually been kind of amassing notes I mean to actually say about the members of Iliastra. Okay, so one thing I would like to note, how I'm pretty sure I may have mentioned this before when we started dueling with him, but it's important to note that what you have for the mech lords in this game is not the mech lords you actually get in the TCG and the OCG. Partly because of the fact that in the actual card game, they're all consolidated into one card each. In this game, they are oh wow, I got turn 1 fucking running. In this game, they're all actually like individual parts that kind of mimic what they do in the anime, where they can like tribute each other, modulate, upgrade, stuff like that. Which is still cool, but like when you actually have to duel alongside them, okay. When you have to duel alongside them, you do kind of have to shift your mentality a little bit for how you play this game. Okay, let's see. That's a good way to start. All right. So I've been trying to find ways in order to synergize with the individual mech lords cards, because on their head there are machine types that eat synchros. There's usually not really a lot of like interconnectivity between all of them, but there's enough differences that it's surprisingly kind of doable to actually like kind of separate them individually. So I'm gonna start with Lester here. So Lester's Emperor Mech Lord Skeel. Yes, I do have them all memorized by now. Fuck me running. I had to take notes. They're all wind monsters.
Weisel, and Grinnell.
Yep. Skeel is entirely our wind components. I've been trying to find ways so we can synergize with that. One is obviously Machine Madness, which is this deck that I got from Alex Emo. Fun times, set 5 and pass. Also the fact that, I mean, if he summons them, you can then bring out like a Cyber Dragon and just contact fuse into fucking Chimera Attack, which is fun. You can also use them as like half targets for summoning Dark Seamorg, which is kind of doable. Oh no, what are you summoning? Junk Destroyer. How about Junk You know what? That's better. I keep forgetting Stardust Road only needs fucking 2 targets to have been hit and not 3. It's so good. Also, other funny thing I realized, speaking of funny back row, I didn't realize that the zone card is basically just an early artifact. Like, it's like, oh, its effect requires it to be destroyed while face down in the field. I'm like, well, that's literally an artifact card. What the hell? Okay.
Wait, where did Junk Destroyer go? Did you trap hole it, or?
Yeah, I hit it with Bombless Trap Hole.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait. Okay, so Junk Destroyer, it was trying to blow the back row, so it got hit with Starlight Road, which got negated it and destroyed it. Did he try to bring out a Junk Speeder? Wait, no, Junk Warrior, not Junk Speeder. He's not going crazy just yet. That was hit with a Bombless. This sucked, however. Oh, that's actually fine. Okay, cool. Alright. Oh god, this card. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Royal Oppression's a fucking garbage card that should not exist at any point in time. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but it's one of those cards that's never gonna go away.
Oh. You know what? Sure.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, because it also gets rid of the literal extender in Gigaplant. Alright, Royal Oppression's a fucking nightmare of a card. I'm not gonna actually... I won't actually play it yet, because I've been doing labbing, and the AI will actually flip it on you often before you're supposed to use it as, like, Vanity's Emptiness to lock out the opponent from playing.
Which one is Royal Oppression? Which one's Royal Decree? Which one is the one that turns off back row?
Royal Decree, I think... I'm getting confused with Imperial Order now. Now I'm getting confused.
I think Royal Decree is the one that shuts off back row, and Royal Oppression is the one that prevents special summoning.
Royal Oppression prevents special summoning. Royal Decree, I'm getting confused with Imperial Order. Imperial Order prevents spell cards from being activated, I'm pretty sure. So Royal Decree might be, you can't destroy a trap card or something. Maybe? I'll go check later. Alright, negate that, go get your draw. Oh, that's pretty good. Bye. And from here, 13. Sure, just maintain advantage. Why not? Even though it's a very GX series of cards, the gadget cards can never really be underestimated just for how fucking good they are maintaining advantage, because every time you normal summon one, you just get another one from the deck for free, which is great for deck thinning, maintaining, oh, he's got literally nothing. Holy hell.
Gadgets are DM era cards. They were used in Yugi's deck.
I keep forgetting that. I always keep thinking they're GX cards because of their prevalence during the GX era. That sucks.
Well, they were only used in one duel, but they were still little Yugi's cards.
Yeah. She didn't swing.
And gadgets, I think, have seen on and off usability up through the Xyz era.
Oh, there we go.
If I'm not mistaken.
Now I need to do some reading. Hang on. Okay, so when is card destroyed by a card effect, you can destroy all monsters you control, then summon the parts from your hand, deck, or graveyard. I'm pretty sure Skeel has already been summoned earlier. Yeah, so theoretically I should be able to access this, right? Yeah, okay, so summon fucking Maid will just go in. I've never actually summoned a Mechlord Emperor. It's actually kind of funny. And summon the last one. Okay, so Prio ability, or Prio, Skeel, target, Destroyer, bring it to this side of the field. I hope I can activate that during the actual battle phase. Okay. In the, oh god, this is, do I go for it? Yeah, you know what? The hell with it, we're going for it. Do I tell, Okay, we either win or lose right now. Well, let's find out. 100, fine. At the top. And 96 to the face. That felt good. That felt good. God, that was funny. I keep fucking, so it's also very funny because Mechlords these days are basically meant to just be more of an fucking OTK deck. Because of the fact that, well, there's not a lot of synchro monsters really going around these days outside of like Baron and DeFleur. So, yeah, as a result, they kind of Konami's been kind of leaning more into like the summon big fuck off monster and just swing for game every time. He's just bullying them, and like I feel like I'm just an enabler by now. Anyway, so unfortunately I've done a little bit more reading into the game, and it looks like from here there's only oh, he's here.
Time to get punished. What card is he trying to take from him?
I think he took Stardust or Black Rose. And now Primo's being like, no, we need them to actually have the card so they can duel and then complete the circuit. So, yeah.
Did they actually use the term circuit?
And the dubs, yes.
That's funny because that's the term used for Link summoning in Brains.
Yeah.
I put the monsters in the Link arrows to complete the circuit. Link summoned Link 3. Access code? Is access code a Link 3 or a Link 4?
Access code Talker's a Link 4.
Okay. What was the Link 3? Whatever.
Link 3 was Decode Talker, I think.
Decode is a Link 2? Yeah, it's a Link 2.
Is it Link 2? I thought it was Link 3. Huh, weird. Alright, let's take...
Because his other Link 4 is Firewall.
Ah, yeah, that would do it. I like how I actually have not touched range whatsoever, but I still remember those off just the top of my head. Thank you, Rampant matches against Playmaker and Master Duel, no, and fucking Legacy of the Duelist in order to actually remember them.
Yep.
Alright, one more duel alongside Vizor. Luckily, this is going to be pretty easy. I had the wiki open earlier to actually figure out who was doing what, but I closed it to make sure it wasn't fucking up with Discord, so I think I'm fine. Once again, sorry guys, I'd like to actually use a diverse array of decks, but given that Vizor's running on like half of a complete deck, I kinda had to stick to X-Sabers. But with that, time to rock. Save state is F2, isn't it? Yeah, okay. I'll be sure to remember that. I can't believe we're almost an hour into this. I've already killed off like 3 story chapters, Jesus.
And it really goes by in a flash when you're not paying attention.
Yeah.
Sorry, that bit about finding out the tournament winners was really important.
Yeah, it seems like you've really gone down a rabbit hole. That's fine now. All right. So this is going to be
really
very
just
funny
not
now.
The terminology.
So Vizor is coming in now. This is actually kind of replicating what happened with him encountering Yusei during the announcement of the Grand Prix. Basically showing him a sample of what it's like for a clear mind to kick in order to literally summon bigger shit.
Oh, that reminds me. This is really funny timing. Zone just got added to Duel Links, and with a dub no less.
Ha! How about that? Is it the old one from that one brief debut he had or in 5Ds?
I couldn't say for sure. I'm gonna go check real quick. I'm pretty sure it is. Because he was one of 4Kids' regulars. I'm gonna check real quick.
Yeah.
You might actually know his name.
It's probably either... it wasn't Wayne Grayson. Was that his name? That does Joey? It's either that or Mark Thompson, be willing to bet.
It was indeed Mark Thompson.
Oh, good old guts. Hell yeah.
No, that's Mark Dariuson.
It's still Mark.
Mark Thompson is one of 4Kids' everymans. Just looking at his page on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki, he was Duke Devlin, Valen, Raphael, Aknam Kanan in GX. He was Chaz. He was Chaz. He was Sartorius. He was, or no, not Sartorius, someone else. And a handful of singles and one-offs. He was the human form of Yubel. In 5Ds, he was Zone, Hunter Pace, Sayer. He was Roman Goodwin.
Oh wow!
And one of the unicorn guys. In Zexel, he was Astral.
Nice. Oh, this is full combo. Holy shit! All right, so, sorry. Why are you going off in that? I'm gonna briefly talk about this duel. So, Yusei and Jack 3, their deck numbers. So this one I remember distinctly because the later on numbers for their each individual decks from prior runs we have done. They seem to be very focused on stun and backdoor disruption. So I'm very glum on X-Sabers right now because Hyunlei is going to put a right stop to that. Also, just a lot of more combatability in general. So as a result, I gotta play this a little more carefully, and also gonna rely on Vizor to be actually putting bodies on the field. But this should help. Destroy the number of face-up cards on the field equal to the number of face-up attack, which is an X type of monsters you control. Well, that would out this and destroy the tokens, I guess.
There's
Sure.
A million voices in Pokemon.
Yeah, that does make sense. I've been having this thought occasionally. I wonder what you think of it. Like, if someone were to be wanting to try to watch the entire anime, would that even be feasible at this point in time, or is that a pipe dream?
So I have a unique perspective on that, having come off of 2 straight years of watching every single Gundam show that isn't an SD Gundam. I'm gonna have to check real quick how many episodes of Pokemon there are as of this moment.
Oh, time to fucking rip some hands. Hell yeah. I probably should have kept Arabellum on the field, but given the never mind, a hit goes in match. That was fucking worth it.
There are currently over 1,200 episodes, which is more than One Piece.
Your force, Phoenix Chain, I'll take that.
There are currently over 1,200 episodes of One Piece. I'm sorry, well, eventually of One Piece, but of Pokemon.
My guy Jack just really wasted the Phoenix Chain after he before he chain linked to Mirror Force. Okay, cool. All right. You know, that's fine. As long as we out the Mirror Forces, I think that's a good enough star as any.
So the answer to that question at large is yes, but you really shouldn't, because it becomes like 80% filler to like 20% episodes that actually matter once you hit as early as the Johto League of Pokemon. And so at that point it becomes, how many one-offs do you want to watch that you aren't just going to fall asleep through?
Yeah.
So if you have the will and determination and can set up a schedule like watch, I don't know, 3 or 5 episodes per day or something every day, then maybe you could do something like that. If you're not willing to commit, I don't recommend it. That's why I actually say it would be significantly easier to do something like that with Yu-Gi-Oh! Or with One Piece, because those are actual continuing stories and those develop, and so those get more interesting over time, not less. There's not really much in the way of continuity from Pokemon show to Pokemon show, aside from, oh, he caught a specific Pokemon from a previous region that maybe he calls back in as a pinch hitter in a league or in a gym battle or something.
Yeah.
If you wanted to actually start Pokemon, I would actually recommend starting with Pokemon X and Y, the anime. That, as far as I know, is actually the first time it got very consistently good its entire run. And then everything from that ever since, the Sun and Moon anime and the Sword and Shield anime, I've heard have also are exceptionally good. There's a whole lot of nothing in the Gens 3 and 4 anime. They're each like 200 episodes a pop. And the one that, ironically, of course, because of course it is here, is the worst anime, is actually the Black and White anime. Because when it's not being really boring, really stupid, and really underwhelming, it's just trying to rehash episodes from the original Red and Blue anime, but only doing it worse.
Okay.
So there's like nothing there for anyone. But the first time I actually saw Pokemon anime get universal praise was the X and Y anime.
Oh, this is gonna be great. Okay, so we're kind of getting phased out of the game right now, but if... Yep, okay, there's a Mirror Force that's set. Thank you!
Whew. That was lucky.
Also, red screen continuing to burn for 1,000 every turn. Oh, doesn't... Well, okay, let's see. Let's see. Green Gadget isn't clearing anything, but conversely, do I want to burn for a Trunade?
No, you don't want to get that Limit Reverse. You don't want him to get Limit Reverse back, or whatever that card is.
Yeah, that is Limit Reverse. Also, it doesn't have a target right now. Kind of funny. I'm gonna leave it for Vizor, see if he has anything he wants to burn it for. Bullish Burial. All right.
And that's exactly why.
Kind of need a target for that. Again, see, this is exactly why you do kind of want to burn, just like waste resources sometimes. We are actually playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In a manner of speaking. All right, you have...
Yeah, he just needs...
Oh, yeah, we win.
Yeah, what? Game's over. I was gonna say, yeah, you just need to make sure you have enough resources to actually win.
Yeah. But no, the reason I was thinking about Pokemon earlier is just because like the innumerable amount of people that Ash has come across over his journeys and was like, we'll meet again someday. I did watch a couple of them back when I was a kid, yes.
So it's really funny, they try to tell you that even back in Gen 1, in the Indigo League, I'm sorry. And the only time that any of them are ever referenced ever again is you'll see them in a panning montage shot in one of the later series openings, where it's like, oh yeah, you'll see like 5 or 6 of the guys that he fought like one time in the first 20 or 30 episodes, because they're supposed to be important, memorable people he battled, but then never again. Do you remember the episode where he battled a guy with a sand shrew that was evil because he was abusing them and whipping them?
No, but that sounds kind of fucked up.
Yeah. Or when they tried to do an episode about the trainer school thing, and it was just this one prissy bitch that because she was attractive, having all the other students doing all of her work for her. Yeah, that doesn't sound like something that's all that interesting or would come up ever again.
Yeah.
Or the Metapod guy. The guy in the samurai helmet with the pincer.
We're really sticking to the Machine Emperor's translation for this game, huh, guys? Okay, that's fine. At least it's consistent in this game.
I'm always surprised sometimes when 4Kids keeps the term lord in anything. Because sure, that you could take that to just mean landlord or regional lord or something, but by and large, I don't think that's what most people are going to think of when they hear the term lord.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised they kept the term for Egyptian gods of all things, given back original DM.
I know, that shocks me more than anything else, because they'd never do anything like that ever again.
They also changed the names for, I think of the Norse gods is just the Aesir, and that's it. Which, I mean, again, is actually kind of accurate, but it's also just kind of odd. Anyways, yeah. So sorry, I really got intercut here, because this actually is a fairly important scene that is only really explained here. So yeah, we said the entire story with Vizor trying to set up a meeting between himself and Yusei, and I guess right at the tail end, we actually did manage to pin him down. That sounded weird. And yeah, as a result, Vizor was able to just give him a sample of what Clear Mind is. Clear Mind won't actually come to full fruition until he is dueling against Primo during the whole ghost shebang, which, I mean, yeah, that was pretty fucked up.
Yeah, the first time he performs an Excel Synchro to summon Shooting Star.
Yeah. Which is just funny to me to think that the answer to fighting Mech Lords, which eat Synchros, is just bigger Synchros. That I do find to be a little bit funny.
Yeah, I always thought that was hysterical. How do you get out of a bigger problem caused by Synchro? I know, just make a bigger Synchro.
Yeah, right? How do we beat Metacore? Instead of hitting him hard, we hit him really hard.
No, because they do the same sort of thing, technically.
Max?
In,
yeah, that's his Clear Mind card.
They do a similar sort of thing in Zexal, where when you can't beat something with your Xyz as they are, just use rank up. Just use rank up Magic Astral Force or Barion's Force.
I'll give them a little bit of credit for that, because some of the Chaos cards and higher Xyz cards do actually have different varying abilities, so I'll give them some slack on that one.